I want to start a series of lectures titled, Do You Know What Money Is? Question mark. It's not what you think. But before I get into this subject, I want to talk about some basic economics, especially basic Austrian economic concepts. And before that, I want to quote Ron Paul. Because gold is honest money, it is disliked by dishonest men. That is absolutely true. Some important concepts to understand. The Federal Reserve is the central bank and is independent and not an agency of the state, the U.S. government. The Federal Reserve note, your dollar, is issued by the central bank, the Federal Reserve, which is, again, not an agency of the government, and it is not money. It is a bank note. A note is not money. Then, as I beat to death on my blog, inflation. Inflation is not a rise in prices in goods and services. It is an increase of money and credit, primarily credit in this age in which we live now, out of thin air, primarily by digital entries by the Federal Reserve and the banking system with respect to loans on deposits and their investments on deposits. The consequence of inflation is the rise in prices, but a debasement of the dollar. That means reduction in the purchasing power of each dollar. So things cost more and more. Certain first recipients receive this newly created money and credit. It's not money, but I'll call it money. It's not money. It's a note. It's dollar. It's credit. It's credit and credit. The first recipients of the newly created money are the state, the government, and its cronies. The last recipients, as the Bible notes, are the poor, if any. And so the last recipients bear the increase in prices that did not occur to the first recipients. So money is affected by who gets the money first and who gets the money later. To repeat, the biggest winners are the first recipients, and the losers are those who are not first recipients, especially the poor. This is why inflation is an abomination to God in the Bible, and it's called unequal weights and measures.